Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be talking about the brand new Bugatti Tourbillon. This insane beast has literally been released like a few months ago and I'm going to be telling you all about it. Its power, price, design, the good things about it, the not so good things about it. So make sure to watch the video until the end. So Mate Rimac, the owner of Rimac Automobiles, recently purchased Bugatti. He bought the whole brand. And yes, he's the same guy who used to drift around in an old BMW on YouTube. He purchased Bugatti. So there was speculation everywhere. People were thinking that he would completely ruin the brand by turning it into an all electric car brand, but no. He stuck to Bugatti's legacy, and this new car is a masterpiece like every other Bugatti. It has an insane V16 engine which has never been heard of in any production car ever. And the name Tourbillon, it stands for a mechanism in premium watches which increases the accuracy of the watches. So guys, let's talk about the powertrain of the car. So this car has a 8.3 liter V16 engine, which is a very special thing because V16 engines are very rare in cars. Like it has never been done before. They are basically two V8 engines combined, and because of that they are very long, so it's difficult to fit them in a car, especially a hypercar. So this engine is naturally aspirated, unlike the old Chiron engine which was quad turbocharged. So that's why it makes only 1000 horsepower compared to Chiron's 1500. But then it also has electric assistance. So it has a battery and three electric motors which combined make 800 horsepower. So the total power output of the car is 1800 horsepower. So it's significantly more than the Chiron, and the total torque output of the car is 2300 newton meters of torque, which is also absolutely bonkers. Guys, so now let's come to the electric side of things. First of all, it's a plug-in hybrid car. It has a Cosworth developed Bugatti engine, so it'll obviously be legendary and will be remembered for years to come. And it's combined with Rimac's amazing battery and motors combination, which is known worldwide for being great. And it has a 25 kilowatt hour battery with three electric motors. Each motor weighs only 21 kgs but can produce up to 400 horsepower. It can do this because of F1 level technology used in the motors. And the engine actually powers only the rear wheels, and two motors are there up front to power each wheel, and one motor at the back to help the engine. And it has a 8-speed double clutch transmission, and the battery is actually charged really fast. It can charge from 0 to 80% in under 20 minutes, which is insane. But the best part about this is you don't have to plug in the car. You don't have to charge the batteries. The engine itself can act as a generator to charge the batteries, which is really nice because you don't have to bother charging it. The Chiron weighed almost 2 tons, which is quite heavy for a hypercar, and everyone expected the Tourbillon to weigh even more because it's a hybrid, so it has the added weight of battery and electric motors. But it actually weighs less than 2 tons, which is absolutely insane because the batteries and the motor itself combined weigh almost like 300 kgs. So, guys, now let's talk about the design of the car. So, the Tourbillon obviously looks bold, aggressive, and elegant like every other Bugatti ever made. And you can also notice that the car is much wider than the Chiron. And the horseshoe grille up front is also wider than the Chiron, and it's lower as well, which makes it look even wider. So, it gives it a quite aggressive stance. And the flying fenders above the headlights also look amazing, but they also serve a purpose. They redirect air to the naturally aspirated V16 engine. And you can see at the back the rear diffuser is very big and it looks amazing. And they have apparently integrated it into some crash testing equipment as well. So that's also good. And actually, the engine bay at the back is fully exposed. There is no glass panel covering the mighty V16 engine, so it's exposed to all the elements of the earth, rain, snow, everything. And at the back it has a huge active wing as well, so which can come up during track mode, or it can act as a air brake as well. Guys, so now let's come to the interior of the car. So first of all, it's a Bugatti, so the interior is obviously elegant and beautiful like every other Bugatti ever. And it also has another party trick up its sleeve in the interior. You can see in the steering wheel, the middle of the steering wheel doesn't actually move. It's only the part around it which rotates. So it's really weird and it's unique as well. And it's very complex. They had to build a separate gearbox just for that. the middle part stays still, and the outside part of the steering wheel, the circle, moves around. And its buttons are transparent as well in the interior, so you can see the mechanism through it, so it's really cool. So guys, now let's come to the statistics of this car. So its top speed is 445 kilometers per hour, which is 276 miles per hour, which is absolutely crazy. Even for any hypercar, it's crazy. So that's more than the normal Chiron, but the Chiron had a special version called the 300 Plus, which went more than 300 miles per hour. So it's a bit less than that, but I'm sure there might be a special version of the Tourbillon as well, and it can do 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in less than 2 seconds compared to the Chiron Super Sports time of 2.3 seconds, which might be because it's a plug-in hybrid, and those are again insane numbers. So, guys, although Bugatti announced this car in June 2024, it's still in the development phase. It's almost done, but it's still in the development phase. So, by the time customers can get their hands on this car, it'll probably be mid to late 2026. So, we'll have to wait for a couple more years. So, guys, now let's come to the price of the Tourbillon. So, first of all, it doesn't really matter that much. Like, people who can afford to buy a Bugatti will buy it regardless whether it costs 2 million or 4 million euros. And this Tourbillon is priced at, the starting price is 3.8 million euros, which is a lot of money. It's 15.3 million dirhams, so it's very expensive, but I don't think it really matters that much. The Chiron was quite a bit cheaper at 2.6 million euros, but it was also released like years ago. So if you adjust for inflation and the technology in Tourbillon, it's reasonable. It's a reasonable price for the Tourbillon. Guys, if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And if you guys have any comments, suggestions, or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Thanks. See you in the next one. Guys, before ending the video, you guys have to listen to the sound of the amazing V16 engine.